Hello everybody, welcome to the Intel Essentials course. My name is Nguyen and I am in class of Mr. Nguyen, and today I made this presentation to give you some general information about the unit portfolio. My course book is Complete First Certificate, and I wanna teach my student Unit 7, my first job. And my presentation will cover three sections: the unit portfolio, the unit overview, and the assessment plan. Now come to the first part, the unit portfolio. There are 5 folders in the unit portfolio. There are assessments, teacher support, student sample, and the unit plan. About the assessments, as you can see on the screen, there are 4 types of assessments. They are collaboration assessment, report guidance scores, presentation rubric, speaking guidance scores. To have more detail about assessments, let's move on. The first one, collaboration rubric. The student will self-assessment about the contribution of each member in group in terms of contribution to group and cooperation with the group. In terms of contribution to group, they will evaluate how they work and how they contribute to working in group, whether they contribute consistently or not, whether they complete the assigned tasks or not. About the cooperation with group, they will decide how far they get on well with other members of the group and how far they work effectively with their friends. And the second one in the assessments, it is presentation assessment. It's called P feedback assessment because when one group make a presentation, the rest of the class will assess their friend's product in terms of preparation, in terms of media yield, and in terms of are there any mistake, and also about the design of the presentation. And also the class have many speaking activities, so it's a speaking evaluation. The student will have a chance to learn from their friend when they see these criteria. They have to assess both verbal and non-verbal communication skill, such as the eye contact, the postures, the interaction with the audience, and also about the content and the organization of the speech. And the last one in the assessments is the report guidance score. As you can see on the screen, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 criteria in the final product. The content, does it have sufficient information, and about the video, the interview video, does it have a good quality of sound and images. About the organization, is it clear and cohesive? About the ideas and opinion, are they creative and persuasive? And about the language skill, its level is intermediate, and it must be appropriate between the spoken and written language. And the contribution is very important. Each member of the group will have to hand in the application letter for a particular job they desire to do in the future. It's very important because in final product, That's all about the assessment. Now move on to the student sample. They are job application letter and the job report presentation. The job application letter for teaching assistant position, and in the job report presentation, it's in the details what the students are going to do. The students support the handout and the grammar and vocabulary exercise will be included in this Word file. And if a student want to know more about the volunteer job, they have to read this brochure. If they want to be the participant of this organization, they can fill in a form in this brochure. The teacher support. I include the job brochure and the coursebook complete first certificate. In the job brochure, I give the student the detail about some common jobs, about the characteristic, and also some information about the volunteer job. Move on to the second part of my presentation, the unit overview. By making use of current newspapers, magazines of local and national area, students can have knowledge of what jobs that many people nowadays take, which jobs that suit each kind of people. Moreover, they can also equip themselves with the background of a particular job, the characteristic, the job requirements, the salary, the employment system, and how about the environment working. The students come to the real life to play a role of volunteer so that they can apply the theories into practice and experience themselves. They are not told what to do, but they have to solve the problem and learn lessons. They also make a report and a reflection paper through their experience. The subject areas is real life, and the suitable level is intermediate. And the lesson will last for 5 weeks, and each period will take 14 minutes. And the last part of my presentation is the assessment plan. As you can see, there are many assessment strategies I used in the assessment plan before the project, and during the project, and after the project. The student will use the presentation rubric, the self-assessment, the peer feedback, the report guidance scores, and the presentation checklist, the presentation rubric. After the project, students use this to reflect their experience, and also with the peer feedback, they can give their friends suggestions, and they can also learn the lesson from others. That's also the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.